Hello and welcome to the high school. My name is Mrs. McGinty. I'm the Unit 3 principal. During remote instruction, students are expected to give their best every day. We ask that you verbally respond when called upon by your teacher and that you learn and follow all the classroom expectations. All applicable school rules as outlined in the Student Parent Handbook do apply during remote instruction, and we recommend that you review them online. Students are expected to use technology appropriately. All school district policies do apply. Your conduct that occurs in a Meet or Zoom meeting falls under our student conduct policy. Students are not permitted to take pictures or videos of their teachers or classmates, and they are not permitted to record a session without the explicit permission of the teacher. Academic integrity is extremely important during remote instruction. Students are expected to complete their own work. Plagiarism and copying the work of another student is unacceptable. If a student is caught, at a minimum, they will receive a 0 on the assessment or assignment. There will be a call made home, and it will be documented in their student file. Some specific examples of cheating would be copying someone's work and submitting it as your own, allowing someone to copy your work, either homework, quiz, or test, the use of an electronic device to retrieve or store test information, and looking at your notes during a quiz or test unless the teacher specifically allowed it. If you ask or give someone a test answer would be another example. You should report all possible acts of academic dishonesty to your teacher or to an administrator. I encourage both parents and students to review all school district policies, which are available online. I now want to review a few of our most important policies. As I stated earlier, please note that all school district policies are in effect during remote instruction. We will hold grade level assemblies when we return to the building to again review these important policies. The tobacco policy. Students are prohibited from smoking, including e-cigarettes and vapes, in any form before or after school hours, while at school, or during remote instruction, or in any school district location that is under the direct supervision of the school district. This could include when you're being transported on a vehicle and when you're in an away site during an away athletic competition. The consequence would be a 1 day out of school suspension for a first offense. You would also be cited with the magistrate. The drug and alcohol policy. Students are prohibited from distributing, possessing, or using, or being under the influence of alcoholic beverages or any narcotic drug or any other controlled substance, either before, during, or after school hours, while in any school building or in school premises, including a school vehicle, or while off-site at any school-sponsored or school-sanctioned activities, such as an athletic event. There will be a 10-day suspension, and the police will cite the student. Additionally, there'll be a 30-day restriction from school activities, which would include all athletics and activities such as band and all clubs. We do have an off-campus, non-school related drug and alcohol policy that states that students will be restricted from school activities for a prescribed period of time if any of the following conduct happens. They are found using, possessing, selling, or distributing any amount of alcohol, drugs, or other controlled substances. Confirmation of such conduct may originate through the information lawfully received by the district from law enforcement from school or school activities. The weapons policy. Possession of a weapon by students, employees, or visitors is strictly prohibited on any Mount Lebanon district property, including all buildings and grounds. It is not allowed on any school district vehicle or at any school district sponsored activity, function, or event. Students that violate the terms of this policy shall be expelled from school for not less than 1 year. The term weapon includes any knife, razor, cutting instrument, sharpened utensil, club, metal pipe, chemical agent such as mace, a taser, a stun gun, any explosive device, a firearm, a gun, which would include pellets and BB guns, or any similar device, including a firearm or weapon which is not loaded. The term weapon also includes look-alike weapons will be included in this definition. So please, students, always check your backpack and your belongings to ensure that you're not bringing something such as a Swiss Army knife to school accidentally. The bullying policy. The school district does not tolerate bullying. Bullying is defined as an intentional, electronic, written, verbal, or physical act or a series of acts, whether in the school setting or outside the school setting, that is directed at another student, is severe, persistent, or persuasive, and has the effect of substantially interfering with the student's education, creating a threatening environment, or substantially disrupting the orderly operation of the school. Bullying includes, but is not limited to, physical intimidation or assault, extortion, oral or written threats, malicious teasing, put-downs, social isolation, name-calling, threatening looks, gestures or actions, and false accusations. It includes any of the foregoing that is sent via electronic communications, such as the internet, email, text messaging, or other messages. Students should report any bullying to a faculty member or administrator immediately, and the administration will investigate all reports of bullying. Finally, I'd like to talk about the dress code. The detailed dress code is outlined in the Student Parent Handbook, but please note that during remote instruction, students are to dress appropriately for a school environment. Thank you very much for your attention to these important policies.